Good evening, one and all. You join us for this match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Not sure why you'd bowl first here. Looking at that pitch, well, it's flat and the ball will come onto the bat nicely. The opening batters will be licking their lips at that decision. Allen, the right-hander, opening today. Conway will be his opening partner today. He's also a great technician. These two will look for a big opening partnership.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Bumrah has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
Some adjustments to the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh no, you cannot afford to miss chances like that. Everyone's gone up. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. New Zealand, 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder. Can't afford to go 2 full. Again, it does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Shite, should be runs here. Right out of the middle. They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand, 20 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Oh, that's just too full. Allen makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
They've settled into a nice rhythm, that over, it seems.
Singh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will he reply?
Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. A nice shot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid off chasing. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Pinged off the bat.
We have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Yep. And dropped. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Chance to run 2. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. New Zealand, 53 for none.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Dubé, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, nice shot. Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand 59 for none.
Outstanding job. They read all the... bowlers' variations, combination of precision and power, tremendous power play. A few moves made in the field.
Shot, should be runs here. Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Oh, that's great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Phillips, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Oh, what a great piece of fielding, 4 runs saved for sure. scamper through for a single. Good running.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nicely played. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Ah, what a screamer.
Mitchell, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Cut away to deep point, should just be the single.
End of the over, New Zealand down 72 for 2.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. They'll get at least one here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away, that's a nice single. There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive outside edge.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Gone. Great reflexes.
Ratchin out in the middle, lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. He's got their tail up.
Swept away fine, should just be a single. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
End of the 10th over, the batting team is now on 77 for 3.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Chapman, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
End of the 11th over. The score is now 83 for 4.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Shot. Should be runs here. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, but it drops safely. There'll be runs here.
End of the 12th over. The score is now 89 for 4.
Oh, superb timing. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Get at least one here. Yada showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Yep. Yes. Yep. End of the 13th over. The score is now 95 for 4.
didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Driven through cover, just the one. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Chance to run two.
Into the 14th over, the batting team are now on 102 for 4.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four. That's a boundary save for sure.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Into the 15th over, New Zealand are now on 107 for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Singh coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. There'll be runs here.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Caught, and that's stuck.
Santner, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
No, terrible shot. That's a confident appeal. Straight to the fielder.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 123 for 5.
Going with pace now.
Bowler comes into the attack.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Ravindra, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A nice shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that's just too full. Ravindra makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. Nice shot. Runs possible. Edge, but it drops safely.
18th over. The batting team are now on 134 for 5.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Nicely played. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Onto that early. That could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Great catch, quick reactions.
Jimmy, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Got too much room and got what it deserved.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant diving stop.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's a bit unlucky.
Ferguson, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 162. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Too short and punished straight away. First ball 4 and played with conviction.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There could be a couple if they hustle.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, runs possible. Oh, that's cut off nicely, 4 runs saved.
Just sheer power off the back foot. I need to worry about running.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely. Driven into the gap. Cover in pursuit, and this pair can get back for 2.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
16 runs added there. India, 16 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, straight to gully. They'll get at least 1 here. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Digs out the Yorker. 4 runs added in the over. India, 20 for none.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Great power stroke making.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Henry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. End of the over, India 34 for none.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Nice solid defensive shot. On that nicely, good defence.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Big appeal. This could be out.
Kishan coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. The bowler looks really confident. Shot, should be runs here. Perfectly timed. Ferguson showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Kishan taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. They'll get at least one here. Hit that hard and fast. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of another disappointing over. Santner has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Nicely played.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
New Zealand needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
There could be a couple if they hustle. And dropped. Chance. Cuts that off well in the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. End of the over, 6 off it. India 69 for 1.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Nicely played. drilled that one away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's a solid shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Shot. Should be runs here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Over India, a 77 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
2 straight and punch through the leg side. Picked away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good return back from the deep.
Middled that one, great time.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 85 for 1.
Oh, what a brilliant catch.
Yadav, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Power and precision in that shot.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. They'll get at least 1 here. Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. There'll be runs here. Mitchell has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forward.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Going with spin now. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. This should be close. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Patel, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. And the chance goes begging. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught, that's just superb.
Harvick, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up.
That silenced the local fans, another wicket.
Singh, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Goes over the top with that shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's a solid shot.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Dubé, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Shot, should be runs here. Nice solid defensive shot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Dug that out well. Oh, dropped it. Nice shot.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Could be close. Off the middle of the bat.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Jeez, timed that well.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, at least two on offer. Mitchell showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Good return back from the deep.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield.
India
13 runs out of there. India are 130 for 6.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. The required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Dubé, fortunate there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Bowling fielders look really confident. Shot, should be runs here. There'll be runs here. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Wow, that's missed a lot. Henry back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Nicely played.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's close. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
A marginal call on line only needs to be hitting for the decision to remain as out. Dubé has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
So the left-handed tail ender in the middle. Bowlers will look to roll them out quickly.
No, terrible shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Middled that one, great timing. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
They'll get at least one here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
17 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Went for the drive, complete miss.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Have to go for it now.
Top shot that, punched wide of extra cover, and that could be four.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Nice shot, runs possible. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.